What's up guys, Uber ViralWhirl here with a new video. I know I haven't uploaded a video for the past 2 weeks I think, but I was sick so I didn't have the chance to work on any videos. But for today's video I'll be explaining why some people look ugly as shit on photos but attractive or decent looking in person. Yes, unfortunately I'm one of those people. I think I look pretty decent in person, or at least that's what my mom tells me. Like this video if you're part of the unphotogenic crew. Woo! Or it could be vice versa, where they look good online, but when you meet them in person, they look like they just survived a zombie holocaust or some shit. I'm just joking. Obviously, beauty can't be judged objectively. I mean, what you find good looking may not appeal to someone else, okay? It's subjective. But like I said, this struck me in the head while I was taking a daily selfie on the toilet. I was thinking to myself, boy, you look ugly as hell. But then I looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, who is this PMF? This didn't happen, but what I did do was research this topic and compiled this video. Now, first off, why are we ugly in pictures but look decent in person? Well, this can depend on a lot of factors. It could be angles, lighting, posture, what camera is used, etc., etc. The first being angles. Different angles or posture will either make you look good or make you look bad. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have like a good or bad side. I don't know. Most people think they look better on their left. So when they do take pictures from their right, they say, how the fuck am I ugly? I just checked the mirror. I look good. What the fuck? But it's all in the angle. Trust me, these angles will play tricks on you. 1 minute you'll think that you look like Leonardo DiCaprio or some model, and as soon as you snap that second selfie turning right, you'll look like this guy. Okay, so angles are just one of the many aspects of being so-called unphotogenic. Another one could be due to lighting. Lighting makes a huge difference. With studio lighting, I think most people tend to look photogenic. If you've ever taken headshots, seen your photos, or any other professional photo, you know you look photogenic. Unless you're just genuinely awkward and just meant to be unphotogenic. Everyone looks good with professional photos. Another reason is that you can either be too close or too far from the camera. Just like this picture right here. It shows you that with different lenses and angles, you could either look good or bad. I mean, look how she went from the first lens to the last. Thank you, 165mm lens, you have done it again. Something else about photogenicity, is that even a word, is bone structure. Having a jawline, cheekbones, and all that good stuff you see in real life, we see in 3D. With pictures, you're only getting 2 dimensions, meaning you need to have light reflect off your features so you can see depth. People with good bone structures capture even poor lighting situations well, and that's why they tend to look good in most pictures. On the other hand, if you have shitty or weak bone structure, then it's going to be more difficult for light to create shadows off your features and display depth, hence looking bad in pictures. Now, being unphotogenic but looking good in person isn't just a lighting or physical thing. It has to do more with personality. Yeah, I know that sounds cheesy, but it's true. Our brains perceive funny, entertaining, bubbly, and energetic people as more attractive. I mean, if you just stop their motion and stare at their face, you're going to notice flaws. You're obviously going to notice flaws, just like you're staring at their photo. There's a lot of psychology behind this, as you can see. A person's attractiveness is more than just looks. It's personality, facial expressions, behavior, and all that. So how can you actually be photogenic? By looking happy in your pictures, smiling. I always see people in pictures looking pissed, like it's a damn mugshot or something. How do you expect to be photogenic if you always look like you hate your life in pictures? Like, cheer the fuck up. And you can also try eye smiling. Yes, that's literally a thing, trust me. It's mind-blowing, I know. I looked it up and apparently you can look good in photos if you squint your eyes to give you that dramatic aesthetic. Of course you don't want to look like this guy. He's fucking looking like he's reading a terms and conditions fine print or some shit. However, if you're like me and you're just not meant to be photogenic, all you can do is blame it on how the camera distorts pictures, which in reality is actually true. But you're lucky lucky you actually look decent in real life. What if you look good in pictures but look bad in real life? That's like half of the people on Tinder and Instagram.
Young Metro, don't trust you, I'm gonna show you. Beautiful morning.
Those Instagram filters will have you looking like a 10 when you really look like E.T.'s offspring. This usually happens because you're editing your pictures too much. Stop using filters, Photoshop, GIMP, or any other photo editing software. And the infamous Snapchat dog filter, yep, I'm onto you guys, so stop it. I'm only joking, it may sound cliche, but everyone is good looking in their own way, whether you're photogenic or not. But if you thought this video was photogenic, make sure you share, leave a like, of course, and subscribe for more videos explaining random stuff that fascinates you. And it's free, I promise.